Time to write a conclusion. Let's do it. Why do you need a conclusion? Well, the conclusion helps provide closure to the reader. It drives those main points home one last time, and it really tries to give the reader an understanding of why it matters. Why did they just take all that time to read your essay? Hopefully it answers for them like, who cares about your topic? So that's why you need some kind of conclusion at the end. Here's how you can do it, all right? Again, we talked about this with introductions. There is no one set of rules for writing a conclusion. There's no right way and wrong way. But if you're struggling to figure out a way to do it and you're not sure where to start, use TSS, okay? Thesis, summarize, super so what. The thesis. You do not want to repeat your thesis exactly as you had it in your introduction paragraph. But what you want to do is say the same thing again as a way to make sure that the reader is getting your point, but you're going to paraphrase it this time, okay? So you're making the same point in a new language. And why do you need that in your conclusion? This is your last chance to drive home the point that you're trying to prove. So you don't want to miss it. It's like the closing arguments in a court case and you're the lawyer. In the second part, the first S, you're going to summarize. And what are you summarizing? Well, you're summarizing your arguments. You're summarizing the main points you made to try to prove your thesis. And you're going to try to paraphrase those a little bit as well. You don't want to just be repeating what you've done. It's going to sound repetitive and boring to the reader. You want to try to provide a new twist on it or a different way of saying the same thing. In this section, it's probably okay to include either main ideas from your topic sentences, but you might even include a few specific threads, especially if they were really powerful. And then finally, you're going to add a super so what. We talked a lot about so what's earlier. This is the so what for the whole essay. It pairs off of your thesis. It's that one thing that you really want the reader to take away from reading your whole essay. It should answer for them, why do I even care about your essay? The super so what should tell them why they care, okay? And this is going to be the last line of your essay. You want to end strong, and then after that, you do not say anything else. All right, so let's look at our examples. We'll continue with cats and dogs. First, for my thesis section of my conclusion, my original thesis was dogs are better pets than cats. So I'm going to paraphrase that. I'm going to say the same thing, right? That dogs are better, but I'm going to do it a little differently. So now I'm going to say dogs make the best pets in the world. Does that still contain that idea that they're better than cats? Well, sure, yeah, it does. It says dogs are great, and if they're the best in the world, then that means they're better than cats. In the second part, to summarize my main points, I've changed the order a little bit, and I've changed some of the wording. Instead of saying that they're hygienic, I'm saying that dogs are cleaner. Instead of saying that they're brimming with friendliness, I'm going to say they're better at showing affection, and ultimately easier to train. So that's my summarized sentence. My super so what? Well, change your life for the better. Go get a dog. That's what the reader cares about. That's what I want the reader to do now, or what I want them to think about dogs and cats now that they're going forward after reading my essay. Go get a dog. All right? If we combine these together into a paragraph, it reads like this. Dogs make the best pets in the world. They are cleaner, better at showing affection, and ultimately are easier to train. Change your life for the better. Go get a dog. And that's a great little 3-sentence conclusion. Again, though, I would push you to say that's pretty good, but we can do better. So I'm going to improve and expand on the same ideas. Once I have those ideas, I can start to stretch them out a little bit. So here's the final version. There's no doubt that dogs make the best pets in the world. They provide a cleaner environment for your home, are not afraid to show their feelings, and can be trained to do a variety of tricks and jobs. Every second that goes by, you are missing out on happiness. Get out of your chair and make a positive difference in your life. Go get a dog.